Hello. Didn't see you there. It's your girl, Rocio. And welcome back to my channel. Now, normally on my channel, you see that I do K-drama fan fiction kind of text stories. Yeah, text stories. But this morning, it's 9:22 in the morning right now. I just woke up. And I was having this idea. I was like, you know what? I should write another text story, make it more appealing, more interesting than the other ones. But I changed my mind and I thought I was going to do my Kdrama Review Time. And what I mean by that is that I'm going to review some of the K-dramas I've watched throughout the years and a little bit of history about me. I think I started watching K-dramas back in like 2015, 2016. Yeah, right around there, or 2014, somewhere around there. And I was watching, I was into K-pop already, but I was like, let me watch a K-drama. And so I did watch one, and the first one that I watched, I'm gonna review it today with you guys. But before I tell y'all which one it is, let me just give you a little more history about me. So yeah, I started watching K-dramas, and first I started watching on Drama Fever. Rest in peace, Drama Fever. But now I watch them on Viki, and so this one was available on Drama Fever, but it's available on Viki. I just looked it up right now, and it's available on Viki if you want to watch it. And without further ado, let's get started. So the first K-drama that I watched was called, it's called Can We Get Married? And the first lead actors in it are Sungjun and Jung So Min. I think I pronounced his name wrong, but oh well. And in this K-drama aired on October 29, 2012 and ended on January 1st, 2013. So yeah, I watched it around those times. Like, this was like 2 years after it aired, so yeah, that's when I watched it. And this drama is about, it doesn't say here, but the synopsis, it depicts marriages through various couples, including a couple who are about to get married in 100 days in their families, and also about couples who are barely getting together, and also about a couple who's dealing with a divorce. So in this case, in the main couple of the drama is that we have Sungjun and Jung So Min, who are a couple for 4 years, and they're trying to get married. But Sungjun comes from like a family who believes in and more of education wise, I guess. It's been a long time I watched this drama, so I really don't know what I'm talking about right now. But they're a little more high class, more high end of a family, while Jung So Min's family is like a little bit more downscale of class, because Jung So Min happens to be with the family of a single mom, and her and her sister and her mom, they've been living together, but the sister's not married, and so she's about to get married. But obviously, Jung So Min's mom, that happens to be played by Lee Min-suk, is wanting her to marry someone who is more wealthier, that makes a lot more money, like a doctor, a lawyer. But no, Jung So Min obviously wants to marry Sungjun, who happens to work for a toy company, that he only makes about the minimum wage in Korea. So that's why Lee Min-suk is like, you need to step your game up, honey, and marry someone that makes a higher wage than you, because Jung So Min happens to work as a teacher. So Lee Min-suk happens to meet Sungjun's mom, who I believe is played by Sunwoo-shik, I believe. I forgot. And so both of them start to meet each other, since their kids are getting married, but they end up having conflicts because obviously they believe in different things, different aspects, different points of view. So it's more of like conflict. So throughout this drama in general, there's a bunch of conflict between all these families and everything, and in my opinion, I really don't like conflicts. So if you really don't like conflicts, then don't I'm not saying don't watch this drama, but it's just up to you if you want to watch it. I would go up to YouTube and look up a trailer if you were that interested, but other than that, yeah, this drama has a little bit of conflict. And another 2 more conflicts is that Lee Min Seok's sister, who is let's see, Dure, which, well, her name's Dure in the drama, but she is Choi Hwan-jun. She wants to marry, well, she meets this guy that he drives a motorcycle, and he's kind of like more savage-like in this drama, which is Kim Jin-soo. And they meet because he's starting to ride a motorcycle. She gets interested since she's single. She wants to, you know, ride a motorcycle too. And so they ended up bonding from there. And obviously Lee Min Seok did not approve. She was like, no, you're my sister. You should do better. Just like how she did with Jung Soo Min. And overall, it's just like the moms kind of getting into the business here. And going back to reality, sometimes that's how it works, that parents want the best for their kids, parents want the best for their family, and it doesn't matter if you're the cousin or the little brother or the uncle or whatever, they're always trying to give you the best, obviously. And I see where they're coming from, but you know, obviously sometimes it can get a little out of hand. But other than that, I see that they're trying to, like, you know, get more impacted, like impact their family members more, but it's just sometimes a little bit out of hand. And obviously in this drama, it's a little bit complicated because they're all trying to live a peaceful lifestyle, and yet they have all these family members like clashing and telling them what to do, and obviously they don't want to follow that, but it's like you gotta follow it, otherwise you're gonna die. But yes, and so Jung Soo Min's sister, that happens to be played by Jung Yoon, she is married to this doctor, Kim Soo Min, but they're going through a divorce because Kim Soo Min happens to have another woman in his life at the doctor's office, and he starts flirting with her, you know, having relationships, intimate relationships, and Jung Hae-jun did not know anything about it, but after she found out, she automatically files for a divorce, and they happen to have a kid together, which is Hwang Jae-woon, and they're obviously, you know, trying to figure out child custody, who's gonna pay child support, all that, yada yada yada. So yeah, overall this drama has a lot of conflict, and if I can find a trailer of it, I'll link it down in the description. That way you can go check it out for yourself. And also, if you're interested in watching it, I'll go link down the link for Vicky, since it's on there, because now Drama Fever isn't on there. But speaking about Drama Fever, ever since that Drama Fever had canceled last year, back in 2018, I've had major opinion on it, on why it closed. Obviously you can find out online why it closed, the truth about why it closed, but I have my own opinion, and I'll make a separate video about that. So I'm not gonna put anything in here right now, but I'll make a separate video about that. And also about Vicky, I don't think you guys know if you can do that or not on Vicky, but you can become an actual subtitler on Vicky, which I am, and I'll make a separate video about that too, because I don't want to like clash everything right now. But other than that, yeah, that's my K-drama review. And again, I'll link down the links that you need, like the trailer of this K-drama. You can find it on Vicky. I'll link it down below, that way you guys can watch it on your free time. And as I remember, it's 16 episodes, 1 hour, 16 episodes. So I mean, you can finish it in a whole week if you're that interested. If you watch like 4 episodes a day, like you can finish it in like a whole week. But obviously take your time in finishing K-drama, because you got a life to live. But other than that, so yeah, that's my K-drama review time. And if you would like for me to review other K-dramas, please comment down below. I'll make sure to add them to my K-drama list if I haven't watched them yet, and I'll keep adding more reviews. And also, I've been watching some Chinese dramas too, so I'm finna review those too, honey. You know, I'm coming up over here with all these K-drama reviews, all these Chinese drama reviews. So sit back, relax. Just comment down below which dramas you want me to watch, and I'll add them to my list, and hopefully I'll get to them sometime because I have a big old list that's just down there. And excuse my background too, I'm on my bed right now. So yeah, just excuse that, and have a nice day. See you soon.